Before your next breath finds you, a quiet certainty finds your name. Not the loud kind that makes a crowd turn, but a gentleness that knows where the ache begins. The words you could not form, the prayer that broke apart mid-sentence, the sigh that slipped through clenched teeth, none of it fell into emptiness. Here, strength is not demanded. Here, nearness is offered. The bruise no one sees is noticed. The knot behind your ribs is understood. Your cares fit inside hands that do not tremble, and your tears do not embarrass heaven. Come as you are, with all the noise still humming and the questions still open. There's room for both in this embrace. Near to the brokenhearted is where I dwell, and close to the crushed is where my heart leans. Give me what weighs you down, not as a performance, but as release. Your cry is heard, even when it is only breath. Your name is held, even when courage is thin. Tonight, today, this very moment can become an altar where worry loosens and peace begins to light a small, steady flame. Stay with me. Let the storm spend itself outside, while within a deeper quiet wakes and stands guard over you. Your hands may still be shaking from the day, and that's all right. Courage is not the absence of trembling. It is the choice to place those trembling hands inside mine. What you could not tell a friend, whisper here. The burden that doesn't have tidy language is not too messy for me. Sobs, silence, and half sentences reach my heart with equal clarity. Every sigh counts as speech in the courts of heaven, and your tears are prayers in liquid form. Nothing is wasted, nothing is ignored. You are not standing at a closed door, you are standing in an open embrace. Some nights the ache argues that you are alone, and some mornings the heaviness rises before your feet touch the floor. In both, my nearness stands closer than breath. I do not hover at a safe distance, evaluating your progress. I sit beside the ache and share its weight until the ache is changed by love. Not once have I confused your fatigue with failure or your confusion with rebellion. Weariness is not a sin, it is a signal that you need the shelter of my presence. Come as the storm is, not as a storm tamer. Come as the heart is, not as a performance of strength. Your story has chapters you wish were shorter, pages smudged with regret, and margins where fear scribbled its warnings. Those places are not censored in my sight, they are visited. Where others turned away because it was too much, I leaned closer. Where the past fastens itself like a thorn, I am the healer who refuses to rush, the friend who refuses to flinch, the shepherd who refuses to lose count when the valley is longer than expected. You were never a project to me. You are a person I love, a name I speak with affection that does not wear out. When shame tries to tell you that you should have handled it better by now, hear another voice, mine, speaking gentleness into the very center of that accusation. Grace does not ask you to tidy your soul before you can be held. Grace holds you and then tends to the tangle. The door is not locked from the inside by your failure. The hinges of mercy swing freely for wounded travelers, for distracted hearts, for those who tried and fell and tried again. Lift the latch with a simple prayer, even if the prayer is nothing more than help. I answer that word quickly because it is honest. You have been carrying names on your heart, people you love, people who do not understand your love, people who have wounded you, people you are afraid to lose. Place them in my hands without bargaining. Release them like birds you were never meant to cage. I do not grow tired of hearing their names. I do not grow impatient with your repeated petitions. The more you bring, the more room there is, because my compassion does not run on a clock and does not ration out tenderness. Trust does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying alone. Some prayers feel like they bounce back from the ceiling. Not so. They are received in a place where there are no ceilings, only open sky. The delay you fear is not my absence. In delay, roots are drinking deeply. In silence, foundations are being strengthened for what you cannot yet see. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. This does not cancel the pain, but it changes its meaning. Pain that meets me becomes seed. Seed that meets time becomes harvest. Harvest that meets gratitude becomes song. In your night, I am already arranging morning. The whispered question, "Do you still hear me?" finds my answer before it finishes forming. Yes, I hear what you said, what you meant to say, and what you could not say. I hear the creak in the floorboards when you pace at 3 a.m. I hear the pause before you put your key in the door, steadying yourself to step back into a room that is not simple. I hear the breath you hold before opening another message, bracing for bad news. To each of these unseen sounds, I respond with a tenderness that knows your circumstances thoroughly and loves you entirely. Cast your care not into an idea, but into me. Not into vague light, but into the hands that shaped light itself. Anxiety is loud. I am louder in mercy. Fear is persuasive. My faithfulness is more persuasive still. Do not be ashamed of the weight. Let the weight become the reason you lean. This is not you giving up. This is you giving over. Surrender is not defeat in my kingdom. It is the doorway where strength walks in, where courage breathes easier, where peace lays its hand upon your racing pulse and steadies it. There's names for all the pieces of your heaviness, grief, uncertainty, loneliness, pressure, guilt, disappointment, but there's one name that will sit with each piece without rushing, and that name is mine. I am close to the brokenhearted, not as a visitor who drops off a meal and leaves, but as a resident love who moves in and switches on a lamp in the dim corners. The house of your life is not condemned, it is being renovated. And even while the scaffolding is up and the floorboards creak, you can live here with me in peace. Breathe normally as you listen, no technique required. Faith is not a performance trick. It is a relationship where your smallest yes matters. When courage feels scarce, borrow mine. When words fail, borrow the prayers of the saints who have walked through darker valleys and found me faithful. When stillness is hard, know that I am patient. I do not measure you against a rule of perfection. I carry you in a rhythm of compassion. If all you can offer is presence, I receive it like a priceless gift. Your future is not being written by your fear. It is being written by my faithfulness. Even the chapters that surprised you were not surprises to me. I am already walking the roads you dread, already standing in the rooms you haven't entered, already setting gentle boundaries around the things that threaten to overwhelm you. Providence is not a word for old books. It is the heartbeat of my care for you today. Where the dishes need washing and the bills need paying and the energy runs thin. Speak to me about the specific burden you woke up with. Say its name. Set it in front of us like a heavy bowl you can't carry to the table alone. Watch how together we lift it. How your part is real and my part is strong. You are not lazy for needing help. You are human. And I delight in meeting humans as humans, not as machines or angels. Your limits are not a disgrace. They are doors through which grace enters. Perhaps you fear disappointing me. Hear this with the weight it deserves. I am not waiting to love a future, improved version of you. I love the you who is listening now, the one who is unsure but still reaching, the one who is wounded but still walking, the one who is tired but still turning toward me. That turning, however small, carries more beauty than you can see, because heaven knows what it costs. I bless that turn. I strengthen that step. I surround that yes. Your past holds memories that sting, words you wish you could unsay, choices you wish you could unmake. Mercy does not pretend those things never happened. Mercy places them in a wider story where redemption is real. I do not rewrite truth. I redeem it. The very place where you thought the story ended becomes the place where hope re-enters with clean clothes and a new song. You are not disqualified by the shadows you have known. You are deepened by the light you are receiving. Bring me your hidden grief, the loved one you miss, the dream that dimmed, the season that never unfolded like you expected. Grief is not an interruption to your faith. It is part of your love participating in reality. I am not impatient with tears. There is a garden in heaven where every tear you have cried is watered into a flower that will not fade. Though you cannot see that garden now, its fragrance reaches you when you find the strength to bless my name in the middle of your ache. Now, the worry you keep at the edge of your pillow, finances, future plans, family troubles, none of these are trivial to me. I do not call you faithless for feeling pressure. I call you cherished and then teach your heart to entrust. Provision is not a trickle when you belong to me. It is a river that may run beneath the ground for a stretch, but it always resurfaces exactly where you need to drink. I will not embarrass you. I will not forsake you. Doors will open that no one can shut, and closed doors will keep you from rooms you were never meant to enter. As for the mistakes still warm to the touch, forgiveness does not dangle like a carrot just beyond your reach. It is placed into your hands like bread for the hungry. Eat and be strengthened. Guilt may try to argue its case, but grace has already rendered the verdict. Beloved, washed, welcome. Walk in that verdict. Walk even if your legs still feel shaky with the habit of hiding. Walk because light fits you better than darkness, and freedom looks like you more than chains ever did. Lift your eyes from the loop of fear that plays in your mind. Think of all the moments you feared would break you that did not. You are here, not by accident, but by care. Think of the help that came in unexpected ways, the kindness that arrived through strangers, the strength that showed up in your own chest when you thought it was empty. Those were not random. Those were the fingerprints of my presence hidden in ordinary cloth. Expect more of that, not because you have earned it, but because I delight to give it. When you feel unworthy to ask again, remember who is inviting you. This is not a throne that rolls its eyes. This is a mercy seat that leans forward. Ask again, not because repetition makes me hear, but because repetition trains your heart to trust. Each return is an act of worship, not to your problem, but to my faithfulness. Keep knocking, not to wear me down, but to discover that I have been on the other side of the door the whole time, smiling, ready to open. Let peace begin as a small permission. Permission to stop rehearsing disaster. Permission to speak kindly to your own soul. Permission to place your weight into the chair of my promises and sit there. From that permission grows a steadying. This steadying will not always feel dramatic. Often it will feel like breathing that doesn't hurt, like a quiet mind for 5 minutes, like the courage to wash one more dish or send one more honest message. These are holy things. I meet you there and multiply them. You worry about being too much and not enough in the same hour. Listen, your worth does not swing on that pendulum. Your worth rests on my love, which does not fluctuate with your performance or your feelings. Some days you will pray with eloquence. Some days you will pray by looking at the ceiling and saying, "Please." Both reach me. Both are precious. Both are received. I am building a sanctuary inside you where even the simplest prayer sounds like music. If dread rises as evening approaches, imagine your room lit by a kindness you cannot explain. That is me, present not only in churches and sunlit fields, but also in small apartments and silent cars and hospital corridors that smell like antiseptic and hope. Holiness is not far away. It is near because I am near. Whisper my name in these spaces. You will notice how the temperature of the moment changes, how the air seems to remember joy, how your shoulders lower as though a heavy coat has been lifted. You have asked me, "What do you want from me?" I answer, "Your trust, which I will never exploit, your honesty, which I will always honor, your company, which I enjoy." I am not a taskmaster waiting to assign more chores. I am a father whose pleasure is to be with his child and to grow good fruit in the soil of their life. We will walk step by step. We will not compare your steps to anyone else's. Pace matters less than direction, and the direction set by love is steady and good. Perhaps you fear that if you fall again, I will shake my head and turn away. Know this, I am the one who lifts with both hands. I do not mutter under my breath when you stumble. I speak blessing as I steady you. The valley that frightened you will one day become a place you point to and say, "There, I learned the shape of mercy." Even now, green shoots are breaking through the ground you considered barren. Even now, I am answering prayers you forgot you prayed. Bring your questions. Not all will be resolved tonight, but all will be respected. Faith is not the killing of questions. It is the holding of questions inside a love that is stronger than answers. I will teach you wisdom without shaming your confusion. I will show you paths where you expected walls. I will unfold meaning where you only saw mess. Keep walking with me and watch how the terrain changes from jagged to gentle. If fear tells you that tomorrow will be the same as the worst day you remember, let hope interrupt. Hope is not naive. It is anchored. Its rope is tied to the character of the one who hears you. I am faithful. I am present. I am not finished. These are not slogans. They are the architecture of your future. Stand within them and notice how the wind cannot topple you the way it used to. Now, as you sit with me, place your hand over your heart for a moment, not as a technique, but as a sign that your life is precious. Say quietly, "You hear me." That agreement opens room. Room for relief to enter, room for strength to rise, room for the promise that the cries of the righteous are not ignored, that those who cast their cares are not left holding them alone. I will keep this promise to you. I am keeping it now. Speak the names of your burdens one by one if you can, or keep them bundled if you cannot. I understand both languages. Watch how the bundle feels lighter in the mentioning. Watch how, in this exchange, your shoulders lower and your jaw unclenches and your mind stops sprinting for a few holy minutes. That is not you pretending, that is me attending. The shepherd tends before he sends. You are tended tonight. And if you wake in the middle of the night, we will meet again in the hush that follows a racing thought. I will be there, not scolding, but soothing, not demanding, but guiding, not indifferent, but deeply invested in your good. Daylight will come, you will rise, and you will discover that your cry did not disappear into the dark. It traveled straight into the heart of the one who loves you and returned as comfort, courage, and quiet strength. There is a place in you that tries to be brave for everyone else. It looks steady on the outside while the inside keeps counting cracks. That effort has been seen. Lay down the script that says you must hold it together or the world will unravel. The world is not held by your strength. It is carried by mine, and I am carrying you. Rest is not abandonment of responsibility. It is agreement with reality, that you are a person loved by God, not a machine built for endless output. Let love loosen the knot that fear keeps tightening. Let care that is larger than your capacity lift the portions you were never asked to shoulder alone. Across the years, you have learned to interpret silence as indifference and delay as denial. Those conclusions came honestly, shaped by rooms where no one showed up and days where promises fell apart. In me, silence is not indifference, it is depth. Delay is not denial, it is preparation. Roots are not lazy when they grow downward, they are wise. I am growing you for the weight of future fruit. When I listen longer than you expected, it is because I am listening to more than just words. I am listening to the contours of your need, the history around your wound, the future that mercy is already arranging. Take courage in this. Each sigh, each unspoken plea is heard. Even a tired exhale that says nothing but carries everything arrives, intact before me. Heaven does not require eloquence to move. It responds to truth. Bring me the truth of your fatigue, your confusion, your small sparks of hope you're afraid to admit you still carry. I cradle all of it with care that does not flinch. Nearness is not a concept to me, it is posture. I bend low to the broken and lift the head of the crushed. When the cry goes up, help goes out. When care is cast, hands that made the constellations receive it without dropping a single thread. Consider the tangle of your plans. Some paths you chose because they were right, some because they were available, some because you were afraid. I do not scorn the complicated map. I read it perfectly. Where a turn needs to change, I will nudge with a kindness you can recognize. Where a door should close, I will guard it even when you knock. Where a better door waits, I will open it at an hour that protects you from harm and positions you for peace. Guidance is not a riddle for the clever, it is a gift for the willing. Willing hearts never walk alone. Homes carry their own music, sometimes laughter, sometimes the hush of unsaid things. Into those rooms I come with gentleness. Peace does not mean the absence of honest conversations. It means the presence of love that makes honesty safe. Ask me to seat myself at the table of your relationships. I will soften what needs softening and strengthen what needs strengthening. Where forgiveness is needed, I will provide its first step. Where boundaries are needed, I will teach you to place them without bitterness. The people you carry on your heart are not burdens to me, they are beloved. Trust me with them while I tend to you. There's also the ache that rises when you think of what has been lost. Names, seasons, opportunities. pieces of yourself that felt bright and then went dim. Grief is a language I understand. I do not hush your lament, I hold it. There's a tenderness that grows in those who cry in my presence, a wisdom that cannot be bought, a compassion that makes the world safer for others. None of your tears are wasted. They water the ground where future comfort will grow. Comfort you will one day share with the precise empathy you wish someone had given you sooner. That day will come. Until then, I will be your comfort, finances, work, and the calendar that never empties. These press like a heavy garment. I clothe you differently. Faithfulness with little and with much looks like showing up with me in both. I will give you daily bread. I will also teach you daily trust. Expect provision to arrive sometimes through steady work, sometimes through unexpected favor, sometimes through wisdom that rearranges how you carry your responsibilities. Expect dignity. Expect enough. Expect the quiet miracle of ends meeting in ways that make you smile because you know it wasn't luck. It was love, measured and delivered on time. About your health, the symptoms that flare, the diagnosis that lingers, the fear that whispers at 2 a.m. Bring it here. I am not impatient with chronic pain or recurring worry. I do not measure you by productivity when your body is tired. I measure you by belonging, and you belong. Healing has many forms: relief in the body, strength in the soul, patience that makes long roads bearable, help that arrives as a companion who sits with you so the night doesn't feel so long. Ask for healing in every dimension and trust me to weave the answer through time in ways that protect your good. Some mornings the mirror feels like a courtroom. Verdicts tumble through your thoughts about worth and failure and comparison. That courtroom closes now. Step out into the open where mercy is the light. Your worth is not on trial, and your future is not a sentence you must serve. When accusation speaks, answer with what is eternally true. You are loved by God. You are heard by God. You are held by God. Speak it aloud if you can. Words shape rooms. Rooms shape days. Let your mouth join my promise and watch how the air changes. Let us practice the small prayer that opens the larger door. With a breath in, say quietly, "You hear me." With the breath out, say, "I give this to you." Do not force anything, just agree with truth. This is not a technique, it is trust expressed simply. In rushed hallways and traffic lights, on stairwells and beside kitchen sinks, that two-line prayer will anchor you. You will return to it the way sailors learn the feel of rope in their hands during a storm. Over time, your soul will recognize it as home. From time to time, shame will try to revisit. It will knock like an old acquaintance, promising to keep you safe if you hide. You do not need its company anymore. When it calls, invite me to answer the door with you. We will speak to it together. This house is occupied by grace. Watch how its voice weakens when it is not indulged. Watch how courage grows when you refuse rehearsals of old failures and instead rehearse faithfulness, mine, not yours. The catalog of your missteps is not your truest biography. Love is, redemption is. The kindness you offer to others and are learning to offer yourself is. There is a bravery you rarely notice because it does not look like headlines. It looks like getting out of bed and trying again. It looks like telling the truth without harshness. It looks like asking for help. It looks like choosing gentle words when sharp ones are available. Heaven sees these quiet acts and calls them strength. I cheer for them. I multiply their impact. In a world impressed by loud victories, I build lives on the steady power of small obediences done with me. Think of the dreams you set aside because a season was hard or the timing felt wrong. Bring them back into conversation. Not all are meant to be pursued now, but none need to be abandoned at the door of fear. I will clarify which to revive and which to release. If a dream is from me, it will not require you to betray your peace to achieve it. It will align with love for me and love for people. It will make you more humble, more alive, more capable of blessing others. The path to it may be narrow, but it will be clear enough for the next step. You wonder how to hear my leading with less strain. Begin with what you know to be good and keep your heart soft before me. Scripture will be a lamp, conscience a companion, wise counsel a guardrail, providence a signpost, and peace the inner confirmation that keeps you from forcing what is not right. When options feel equal, choose the path where you can love best. When you make a wrong turn, I am not thwarted. I redeem detours. My shepherding is stronger than your wandering. There is a courage in telling me exactly what you fear I might say. Bring that fear into the light. It will lose its teeth. I am not crafting a life for you that is shaped by dread. I am forming a soul in you that knows how to walk through dark valleys with a steady hand in mine. Security is not the absence of shadows. It is the presence of a faithful guide. Remember this when the road dips. I am acquainted with every bend, and I have already placed rest stops along the way. Your prayers for others matter deeply. Mention the one who is drifting, the one who is angry, the one who is sick, the one who is secretly breaking. Speak their names without fixing them in your mind. I am at work in ways you cannot yet witness. Sometimes you will be part of the answer. Sometimes your role is to stand in quiet trust while I move pieces you cannot see. Either way, your intercession is an offering I treasure. Love laid down in prayer never returns empty. At the thresholds of each day, lift a simple declaration: I am heard, I am helped, I am held. Not because you feel it every hour, but because truth does not depend on mood to remain true. This declaration will change how you meet your tasks and interruptions. Where you used to brace against everything, you will begin to lean into grace within everything. Where you used to count only what went wrong, you will start catching what is quietly right. Gratitude will grow, not as a denial of pain, but as a recognition of presence. There will be setbacks. They do not cancel what I have spoken. Treat them as waves that splash against a rock rather than floods that sweep you away. You and I have built something sturdier than you know. When you stumble, we will turn the stumble into a step by learning from it together. When a door closes, we will let it close and look for the window of mercy that often opens nearby. When people misunderstand you, I will understand you, and that will be enough to keep your heart tender. On days when prayer feels thin, let your actions pray. Wash the dish slowly. Send the text that encourages. Step outside and notice a patch of sky. These are not small in my sight. Love sanctifies the ordinary and turns chores into liturgy. I meet you at the sink, in the queue, on the sidewalk. You do not have to climb a ladder to find me. I am with the lowly and the everyday. Together, we will turn minutes into meeting places. The future you fear does not exist without me in it, and I do not arrive late. When the righteous cry out, help arrives on schedule, not always your schedule, but the one that protects outcome and soul simultaneously. Casting your care onto me is not a one-time transaction. It is a relationship rhythm. You will forget and pick it back up. Then you will hand it over again. Each time you do, trust grows muscle. Soon you will recognize the weight earlier and release it faster. This is how burdens become teachers, and teachers become friends. As evening deepens or morning brightens, remember that I remain the same. The one who heard you yesterday hears you now. The one who carried you through the last storm stands ready for the next cloud. I have not tired of your story. I have not run out of plans. I have not grown weary of answering. You are not a problem I am trying to solve. You are a person I delight to love. Lean into that delight. Live from it. It will change everything about how you face the next hour. Now take a quiet moment and set before me the care you are most tempted to hide. Say its name if you can. If you cannot, point to it in your heart, and I will see perfectly. Together we release it. Together we trust. Together we wait, not in emptiness, but in the fullness of a presence that does not leave, a kindness that does not thin, a faithfulness that keeps covenant to the last breath and beyond. Your cry has been heard. Your life is not invisible. Your path is being kept. Stay here one moment more where comfort is not fragile and hope is not thin. Your cry has not vanished into air. It has been gathered and held with a care that will keep following you into tomorrow. The road ahead will not always be simple, yet you will not walk it unaccompanied. Near to the brokenhearted is where I remain. Close to the crushed is where I lean. What weighs you down may try to return, but it will meet a different house, one guarded by peace and watched by mercy. Place the trembling parts of your day in my hands. I will not drop them. I will not rush you. I will not ask you to pretend. The sound of your sigh is understood here, and the ache behind your eyes is answered with a gentleness that does not run out. Across the next hours, practice this quiet exchange. Breathe in and agree, you hear me. Breathe out and entrust, I give this to you. Such consent turns hallways into sanctuaries and errands into altars. Keep speaking the names you carry. Keep expecting help. Doors that fit your life will open in fitting time, and those not meant for you will close without stealing your joy. Provision will meet you like water finding a channel. Wisdom will arrive as a steady light. Courage will take your hand in the doorway you feared, and you will notice that what once felt impossible now asks only for the next honest step. This is how peace grows, not by erasing every storm, but by planting a stillness within you that storms cannot uproot. Regret, worry, loneliness, pressure, each has a loud voice, but none has the final say. Grace is the last word. Forgiveness is the verdict for the repentant heart. Belonging is the song over your life. I am with you at midnight and at midday, in the long wait and in the sudden shift. Even when prayers are only sighs, they rise like signals, and I respond with faithful care. Nothing is wasted, even tears are noticed. The one who forms stars knows how to hold a trembling soul. I will steady you. I will keep you. I will make a path through what looks like a wall, and I will teach your heart to recognize the sound of hope again. Cast your care into my keeping, and watch how your shoulders lower and your breath remembers its gentle rhythm. Before you go, place tomorrow in my keeping. Plans, family, finances, health, the future you cannot see, entrust them now. Peace is not found by controlling every outcome. It grows as you rest in a love that does not fail. Walk quietly from this moment, the way a field moves toward dawn without strain, simply turning toward light. Bless what you cannot yet understand. Choose hope over rehearsed disaster. Speak life over rooms that learn the language of fear. And remember this promise: when the righteous cry for help, I hear. When care is cast, I receive it with delight, holding every thread until it becomes a garment of consolation on your shoulders. One more blessing rests on you as you rise. May courage return. Before the task, may kindness guard your words. May wisdom guide your steps, and may a deep assurance hum in your chest like a quiet anthem. I am heard, I am helped, I am held. When night comes, the same will still be true. When morning opens, the same will still be true. I do not change with the weather of your feelings. I remain faithful, and my faithfulness will be the climate of your days. Go gently, knowing that nothing in this day is too small for my attention, and nothing in this season is too hard for my care. You are not an echo lost in noise. You are a beloved voice welcomed in my presence. If this prayer has met you with strength, remain connected so we can meet again. Subscribe to receive these daily words of comfort and encouragement, and share this with someone who needs to feel heard. Return tomorrow, and we will continue together, one honest breath at a time, learning the freedom of a life entrusted to God. Until then, be at peace. You are heard, you are helped, you are held. I am with you, always.